Citizen Television.
Well, greetings. My name's Cosmic Kev, and welcome to another episode of the Planetary Persuader. This is your weekly video horoscope-a-zine, and what we got going on today, this is for the weekend, beginning with Friday the 14th of August. Okay, so, what's going on today? Well, we've got a new moon this morning. The new moon was in the nakshatra of Alesha. Now, Alesha's Mercury ruled. Alesha's a snake, and it's the last Vedic or sidereal part of Cancer. So as we look in the sky, just as it is, that's where this new moon is. But very shortly after that, it's going to go into Maga, it's going to go into actual Leo in like another, I don't know, within 36 hours or so. And from that place, we're going to feel a very different energy coming on. It's going to no longer be an energy where we can just hide, but it's like we want to live, we want to get out there, we want to radiate. So that's a lot about what this week is about. So we'll talk about in Western astrology. This is a new moon at 21 degrees Leo. Okay. Isn't that the Dane Rudyard, I think, who does the astrological mandala? I think his symbol for that might be the drunken chickens or something. I'm not completely sure, but I think I remember drunken chickens, you know. So, you know, beware of drunken chickens when they cross the road. That's all I can say. So, right now, we have, in the planetary scheme of things, we're looking at a moon in Leo, and the moon will go into Virgo at midnight tonight, you know, and so early Saturday morning. And we have Venus retrograde 23 degrees Leo. This means that it went back into Cancer. It just went back into Cancer. You know, this in Vedic astrology or sidereal astrology. Yes, it is still in Leo at 23 degrees Western, but there's an energy shift here. And I always pay attention to these final 6 degrees of any tropical sign, because they're you know, they're double powered, double dosed. Both sidereal astrology, Vedic astrology supports it as well. Okay, so we have Jupiter in Virgo now, and so we've had this really big shift in our own energy where we need to expand health, we need to expand wilderness, we need to expand our ability not to know about everything. So part of this not knowing is what allows us to really know. Part of the admittance to yourself that you don't know about this is how the psychic energy flows through you. And let me tell you about psychic energy. I mean, I know there's people that hear voices and woohoo, but that's not what it's all about. It's really very artha. It's really very earthy. It's all about good observation, good analysis, paying attention to everything. Some of our rules make rational scientific sense. Some of them don't. They make irrational sense, but nonetheless they work. Irrational sense is, I don't know, it's a hard thing to go by, but we're going to look at, now we still have Venus retrograde, and so now it's, like I said, it went back into Vedic Cancer, but still in Leo, but it's, you know, it's in a funny place there. Jupiter's still direct. Jupiter's in Virgo. Mercury, oh, that trickster Mercury. Mercury's in Virgo. And Mars is in Leo. and Mars in Leo can be a little bit reckless. You know, there's this tendency to sometimes get your ego behind the wheel. You know, oh, I can do it as bold and brave. Yeah, you know, bold and brave get you killed sometimes. You got to be really, you got to watch for that. But we still have all the other goodies here. Saturn's still in Scorpio, but it is going direct, so things are doing a little better on that account. I really, though, think of, you know, the way that Venus has been able to flirt with Mars and Jupiter so much. She's going all over the place. That, you know, you just gotta not be attached to anything and just wait for the dust to settle. And that might not be till early October, folks, really. Even though Venus is going to go direct in early September, we have to realize that this is a long-term thing that started around the summer solstice. And it's not really going to be over with until probably the full moon in, oh my gosh, maybe in, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Somewhere in October.